Did you see these? Here's 4 Lorwyn Eclipsed cards that I missed during spoiler season. Before we get into the list, make sure you follow me so you can see more content just like this. The first card we're going to go over is Village Pillagers, a 5-mana 5/5 with Wither. When it enters, it deals 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies with a counter on it, you make a tap treasure token. Right off the bat, we have a chance to get potential value. When he comes in and does 1 damage to each opponent's creatures, that damage is going to come in the form of -1/-1 counters. If anything dies, you immediately make tap treasure tokens, potentially paying off the card. The next card we're going to go over is Omni Changeling. This 5-mana shapeshifter has Convoke, meaning you can tap your creatures to help pay the cost, potentially making the cost free if you have enough creatures. When it enters as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, and it's still all creature types, meaning you can get the best, strongest creature on the board, and if you're running some sort of kindred synergy, you're still going to give it buffs because it's still all creature types. Also, just look at that art and tell me he's not just adorable. I love this card. The third card we're going to go over today is Goliath Daydream. This 4-mana 4/4 has 2 very specific lines of text. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, exile that card with a dream counter on it. The next part is really important because the second ability does not specify it has to be an instant or sorcery, meaning that when this creature attacks, you can cast a spell with a dream counter on it that's exiled with this creature. I think the best value for this card right now are any of the Virtue Adventure cards, but I personally like Realm Cloaked Giant. This potentially one-sided board wipe destroys all non-giant creatures. Then when you attack with this creature, you can cast it back for free, but this time you get a 7/7 giant entering the battlefield for you. This card goes bananas with Azula. The last card we're going to go over is Puka's Covenant, a 3-mana enchantment that says whenever a creature you control with a counter on it dies, you may return a creature from the graveyard with mana value equal to or less than the number of counters on that dead creature. This ability only happens once each turn. What I really like about this card is that it says target permanent. It doesn't specify it has to be a creature, meaning if you have a 1/1 that gets blighted and it dies, you can potentially take back a land from your graveyard and pull it back to your hand. That was 4 incredibly strong cards that I was missing during spoiler season. Are you going to run any of these in your deck? What's your favorite card so far? Leave me in the comments and let me know. Until next time, peace.